buttery biscuit base.
One of my favorite things to do is just
I'm now live.
do a classic
There we go. I'm just gonna
bluesy
play the game.
bass solo. Just that kind of improvisation of that kind of stuff. Like Geezer Butler Black Sabbath kind of stuff. It's just the funnest stuff to do. Hello.
I am still here, don't worry.
Oh, sorry. Silent when we're talking about bass.
Yeah, because... Oh god, my voice sounds so stupid.
Everyone says that. I found a waypoint. No, that's not how waypoints work. Are you gonna keep talking about bases or not?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Might do. Elle might have to mute your screen.
Well, I'm just a girl named Lily, wanting to
Running up a hill.
find my brother.
The path ends here. Guess we'll just have to climb.
Oh no!
Climbing depletes stamina,
Wow.
and depleted stamina takes time to recover. Okay, let's take the route we planned. We're off to a statue
I mean,
of the Seven.
it is basically
Which of the seven are you looking for
troll
exactly?
version of Breath of the Wild, from what I've been told. So if it didn't have climb, I'd be surprised.
Oh, you're gonna hang with me now, thank you. That's great. That's what I wanted. Anyway, yeah, your bases. You going about base?
Yes. Have you graded yet?
We haven't taken any grade tests.
It is
An
a...
example would be is I'm like grade 6 musical theatre group. I have a grade for that.
No,
It's
I
like
haven't
that.
done
So it's not 100% necessary. It usually is necessary for something classical. Like, for example, musical theatre. Or like my friend who's grade 8 in piano going on for distinction, which is the equivalent of getting a degree in being able to play piano.
Even though you don't need a degree.
Oh, wow.
Oh, trust me, a distinction is like very high level of understanding.
Is that like jazz piano?
No, it's way more than that.
That's a statue of the Seven.
Like for example,
There are a few of these
my
statues scattered
ex
across the land to
is
show the
grade
Seven's
8
protection
as
over
a
the
singer
world.
and as a pianist. And to get to a distinction in either, it would have taken 2 years to study everything there is to know about making the singing more stable and making the piano
More
like
piano.
more
Fluid?
more intricate.
Oh, intricate, okay.
Adding those sympathetic notes and stuff.
And trust me, they never had any problems with going through any of the virtuoso training, which is mind-boggling to watch. And even then, it's not enough to be able to say that you're good enough to have that like level. Genuinely, like their singing and their like piano playing brought people to tears, but they hadn't decided to go forward for the like distinction, and they moved away from it after a while, worrying that they wouldn't be able to get a job in music. that's like a long story for someone else to tell because it's not my story.
Among the 7 gods,
But with regards
this
to
god
the
controls
base,
the wind.
I've got like grade 5 and decided not to continue getting grades because I was being like the bassist for like 3 separate bands who just needed a bassist. Being a bassist will always
Paimon's
make
not sure
you
whether the
like,
god you're
desired.
looking for is the animal god, but
Everybody goes for guitar.
Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
I would say that depending on how well you do, bass can be much cooler. Like it drives a lot of the content.
Well, just think about how many popular bands.
As we all
See,
know,
now, like,
poetry and
here's my
language
thing.
flow like the wind.
I love
There'll
Rage Against the
definitely
Machine.
be someone there who knows about your
I
brother.
also love Tom
At
Morello.
least that's what Paimon thinks.
as a solo
Whether the
artist.
gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
Exactly. But Tom Morello is the lead guitarist, and which I can tell you is explicitly correct because I was there live watching Tom Morello like just before the current Global Bastard, and when he played the most ubiquitous song, I don't even need to name it. Yeah,
That one.
and yeah, that one.
Was there no bass?
There was no bass.
And it sounded terrible.
No, it didn't sound terrible at all. The thing that drove it was the fact that the entire stadium was shaking from everyone singing it.
Ah,
And he added a new guitar solo to it, which is pretty sick. He also, at one point, played with his teeth, and on the back of his guitar it said, "Fuck Trump." So everyone laughed. But yeah, like, genuinely, the bass is really, really interesting. But with the other half of what you said, being able to say who your favourite band is like saying what your favourite meal is. You might not want that thing every single time. So it's your mood, your feelings. Like, I don't think I would be able to choose one. I know for a fact that I could listen to System of a Down literally any day with any
Did you
mood.
just feel the elements of the world?
I could also listen to Arctic Monkeys any day, any mood.
Seems all you
They're
had
not
to
exactly
do
the
was just
same.
touch the statue and you got the power of Animo. As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you. Uh-huh, it's because you're not from this world to begin with. If we keep heading west from
no.
here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom.
sorry.
I'm
I'll be
listening.
honest.
Mondstadt is the city
Oh,
of wind
sorry.
because they worship the
I didn't
god of
realise that you were
Animo.
listening to dialogue because I can't hear it.
Ah,
Yeah, and my brain.
So perhaps, because you got power from the god of Animo, you can find some clues there. There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your brother.
it's a city of bards.
Let's move
Not where
then.
I want to go.
Not after the
elements in
conversation
this
that's just
world
happened.
responded to your prayers, and Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign.
Paimon, do you know that your name is very similar except differently pronounced to a demon? Just so you know. Ah!
Yeah.
Combat. Now I'm just oh. Sorry, I had to...
Windblade! Hip. Prepare to be blown away! These are the animal powers you got from the
Just
Statue
casual
of the Seven.
napalm on your beautiful dress. That's fine.
Oh, Paimon's so jealous. Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
She dived.
No.
She dove?
No.
She dove.
I'm not going to say it in case YouTube decides that me saying it
Type it to me in Discord.
Okay.
directly to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to super fast.
Wow, what
It-
is that?
Yeah, it's fine.
There's something huge
yes,
in the
but-
sky.
It sometimes does decide
It's headed towards the heart of the forest. We must proceed with caution.
No, I know for a fact that in particular is fine, because a lot of safety tutorials include that word.
I don't want to attack the natives. No. No, I'm fine.
God, I didn't realise there was this much of a delay on.
Yeah, that's quite hilarious.
This may make my choices for the next couple of days a little bit different.
God,
Um,
there's so many. Anyway, you were saying?
My friends want to play Jackbox. I was basically trying to work out the best way of putting Jackbox from my computer screen onto my big TV,
Yeah.
opposite sides of the room.
Get a really big extension cord during
That's what I was going to say.
I already have one. It would reach. It would mean that you had to limbo underneath it all the time, and it's not what I'd want to do. So, in fact, let's just see if I can find. Oh, sweet! I can just. Okay.
How many cutscenes are there?
I don't know, but I triggered another one.
Let's go to bed soon.
Huh? Look at that!
Oh, we're following the dragon. I spy character.
Don't be afraid. It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking
That's
to
a very
a dragon?
pretty bird.
Who's there?
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away.
Why do you always have to refer to yourself as third person Paimon?
Luckily, Paimon managed to grab
Because
hold of your hair.
Paimon is
Thanks.
part Digimon, part Pokemon.
Yeah,
Who's your
she
favourite
looks
Pokemon?
Just what was
What
that?
question?
Paimon
Eevee.
thought we were gonna get in.
I'm not alone.
I'm a horse
Eevee's
person.
the best.
Eevee.
It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the dragon.
That adaptability is cool, but Haunter is where it's at.
Of course not.
I don't disagree with you.
What's that?
The
There's
Haunter
some
is
kind of shiny
pretty
red
fucking
thingy
cool.
on the big rock
But
over there.
I would want to cuddle an
Let's
Eevee
go take a closer look.
for the rest of my life.
Well, you can
Yeah.
also cuddle Haunters, it's just a bit more...
Be careful. Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this.
Yeah, you want to avoid Haunters at all costs. The Pokédex says they always result in death.
Yeah,
Paimon's never seen a stone like this
I mean,
before, so
then-
Paimon can't tell what it is. All Paimon
It
knows is
could
that
be
it's
worse.
dangerous.
I could turn into a Yan
Best we
mask
put it away for
afterwards.
now. Okay, we've got
Still,
it. Now
still
let's
the,
get
the
out of
darkest thing in a rated for 3-year-olds game.
When you become a giant, you can't
Oh,
become
Katie's
a
here.
giant sarcophagus.
Hi, Katie.
That's fun.
What? That Katie's here, or you're talking about Pokemon?
No, the animal.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Katie.
Ah!
I can't hear you.
No, I have to tab out in order to understand, but it's fine. That's why it goes, the game goes silent sometimes, because I tab out and I have it set to game capture instead of screen capture. I don't need the internet seeing my desktop.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
No character.
May the Animo God protect you, stranger.
You ran up to me to say that? Thanks.
I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius. You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt. Explain yourselves.
We're not looking for trouble.
That's what all the troublemakers say.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like a local name to me.
Okay,
Your name is
I
Amber. Mine is Lily. How can you say that?
And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
Emergency food.
I mean, we've only been traveling partners for 2 months, but
Wait, have we? I've clearly.
we've already become the very best of friends.
So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right? Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from
Oh,
here.
Katie's
I'll
already
escort
liked
you
the
there.
stream. Thank you, Katie.
Katie's the best.
Oh, aren't you out here for some other reason?
I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too.
Okay.
Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet.
Yeah, that's a rather rude way of
Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight.
No.
I give you my apologies, strange yet respectable travelers.
That sounded so fake.
Do you have something against the type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius Handbook?
Gotta.
Unlocked a new character.
I obtained character.
Obtained character. Waifu collection started.
Obtained Amber. Oh wait, so you can see. Oh, now I am Amber. Got both.
She exploded.
Oh,
She exploded as one.
that's the tutorial. Oh,
So,
Yeah, but-
suspicious travelers, what are you doing
Like,
in
if
Mondstadt?
the tutorial told you to
She got
like,
separated
shock
from
an
her
innocent
brother
person on the
during
other
a
side of the
really,
room, would
really
you
long
do it?
journey. Paimon is her travel buddy, helping her to find her brother.
if it meant that I could
Oh, looking for your family? Huh.
it's an option,
Oof.
Disavow the person.
Okay, let me finish my other stuff first, and then I can help you put up posters around the city.
Make sure
What exactly is it you need to finish doing first?
It's simple. You'll understand in a bit.
I'm glad that my reference to the Milgram study and the agentic state just floated by, because
No, I remember that, but
oof, mate.
the context of the game where I have to progress and tutorials are like, well, you can't go anywhere until you do it.
What if this turned out to be like Ender's Game and those slimes were actually really people?
And damn, the world is more interesting than I thought it was. Well, I mean, I didn't.
It's not
I
the
avoided-
slime being real. It's that there's someone.
I avoided going up to those local tribes that wanted to attack me.
I know. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. Just implying it heavily.
Thank you.
not saying. I'm not saying, but
Wait, I've gone too far. Hang on.
Like you could read between the lines.
think about it,
Quick,
I
get
think
it!
the album that did get me
No.
into more like
I don't want to get it. No.
progressive music, if that's
No.
the way to describe it, was Metallica's Injustice.
Huh.
I know.
I've never heard anyone describe Injustice for All as prog. At all. True?
These monsters have been getting too close to the city recently. My task this time is to clear out their camp.
Oh, one is like one of the best songs they ever did.
Yeah. But then, and Justice for All is an interesting case. It's got some of the strongest tracks, but it's also got some of the weakest tracks from Metallica.
No, Kill 'Em All, in my opinion, is. It's got some great songs, but it's got some real clunkers.
Yeah.
In my opinion, people can have different opinions, obviously.
Yeah, I agree. There are some.
That's why when you were going through your back catalogue, I was a bit surprised not to hear like something like Death Magnetic being on
Nothing
there,
to it.
for example.
Though
'Cause
I've
that's-
gotta say, you surprised me a little with your moves there.
so you
thanks for the
have
backup.
listened to Death
How'd it
Magnetic
feel?
in full.
Yeah. And
Because
I-
that's actually kind of surprising.
that
Because a
you
lot of
mention
people
it,
haven't
how is
listened
it the
to
Hilly Trails
Metallica
ended
after
up here?
2010.
the only Metallica
These
album
creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close to cities like this.
Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed and the local market has been affected as well.
Hard rock era.
It says something when your name is Storm Terror. No wonder people are going to judge you if your name is Storm Terror.
When the storms hit, we usually end up with at least a few injuries, so the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area.
How is that
These annoying creatures
controversial?
have
Saint
been getting
Anger's,
closer and closer
like,
to the city.
really good.
It is.
Exactly. That said, clearing this camp helped make the area a little bit safer.
Lars
Come
was
with
having
me.
a bad
responsible knight must make sure
brain.
to see you to the city safely.
time.
I mean, yeah, it's a great album. I had the lyrics and Lars actually remembered to turn on the snare drum.
Yeah, but like, remember, like at the end of the day, when you hear it played now, Trugolo gets to play the bass, and that's just a pleasant thing for everyone involved.
Played the bass on the original album. In fact, it was the first album we played the bass on.
It's a person.
That was that Saint Anger
I'm
was the first album they did after they left.
Oh, shite. You're all right.
I'm the survival expert of the adventure.
Because that would explain
That was one of the
why.
things I was going to say about Injustice. It could have, Injustice would have been even better had
What should I cook next? Oh, are you travelers from around here as well?
No, we just happen to be passing by.
Really fun.
What are you cooking?
Yeah, they are
Smells
fun.
good.
I see.
But-
Welcome, travelers. I'm Lynn, the survival expert of the Adventurers
The
Guild.
tragedy. The
As you can
tragedy that
see,
is Cliff.
I'm experimenting with some new recipes.
Still a very good basis.
Eat before you go.
You don't
The first
Ah.
rule in the Wilderness Survival Guide.
Picnic? Oh,
The
Paimon
actual
just
rational
loves
stuff.
picnics.
At all.
My travel partner here is
Because they
good at
decided
cooking
hard
as
to
well.
after
Oh,
Injustice.
there's a cooking pot right there.
Hmm.
Show me what you got.
Lynn, we just met. I think
It's
that's
good to have someone to practice with. There are some mushrooms and meat in the barrel over there. Try making a chicken mushroom skewer for me.
that barrel I already destroyed? Okay, sorry. You two talking about Metallica. Sorry, what did she want me to cook? I think she
But
said-
yeah.
Okay, you know when I was talking about that concert that I went to, and you're like, "How old are you?"
Yeah.
A, you didn't answer, and B, that was the first tour that Trugolo was on.
Wow. So,
Which was the Sick of the Studios tour.
yeah, so what was that?
Which they do every couple of years.
2002?
I know how to make that chicken and mushroom skewer.
It was a bit later than 2002.
What was Saint Anger?
If I recall correctly, it was 2007. Is the
Is it done?
like
Let me try.
is when no, I'm talking about is when they did the tour. Yeah.
So quite a few years ago.
Uh-oh.
Now that's really tasty.
I took,
You're indeed gifted.
I thought it was
Paimon told you
what they set out
so.
to do, it was a bit
With your
more
culinary skills, you should try more difficult dishes.
did have some weak points, but
Oh,
it also
I've got
really
some raw ingredients in my bag. Have them in return for this
and
meal.
then Hardwired,
Can we really have them? Won't you run out of ingredients?
That's okay. You should be able to find lots of ingredients when exploring the wilderness. Don't forget to look carefully. There's also a restaurant in Mondstadt known as Good Hunter that sells
Are
food
we just
and
going to
ingredients.
tow
Go
around?
have a look when you've got the
Master?
time.
Like seriously?
Okay, thank you for the info. Hey, leave some chicken mushroom skewers for Paimon.
I'm waiting for the explanation as to why.
Alright, I actually prefer Rush like it, but Master's just a great album in general.
Yeah, I can't remember a single song on it that's bad,
Windblade.
and that's like really impressive for like what was happening with everyone at that time. Remember, they blow up. You're very welcome. I'm useful. Oh, I'm on a time delay. Remember?
I know you're on a time here.
I can't even think of a bad stuff in Master. Or one that's weak compared to the others.
Aw.
I can think of ones that are strong compared to the others.
Yeah, but I can't think of ones that are like.
Oh, being able to sit down.
down.
It's really cute.
It's so cute. Like, cross the hands.
The view is pretty as well. Not usually one for this art style, but it's like, it's really good.
Looking up at it. Oh, Timmy, do you not have a voice? Sorry, I scared them away. Whoa. Timmy, there's no need to make it that deep.
Oh my god!
Timmy!
Oh, Timmy.
Finally, Genshin Impact is finished installing.
Great, you get to see Timmy.
Yeah, you didn't get to see Timmy with the daddy issues. There's literally going to be a quest later on in which you need to find where his dad went to go pick up the packet of fags from.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Of course there is.
We've accidentally stolen the stream and started just talking about Metallica.
I mean, they still are great, but they're
Let me officially introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom.
But Kill 'Em All, I think the only one I do not like of the biggest fan of was probably just Motor Breath. The rest of it is great.
Not to interrupt.
Well,
But don't you want to be from the city known for wind, dandelions, and freedom in that order?
yes. Because the wind blows the dandelions in a freeway. That's the best.
That's the best. Back
That's
to
song lyric worthy there.
back to kill 'em all. Back to kill 'em all. Just go ahead.
travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstadt.
Finally,
It's
no
such a
more having to
poetic
camp
and
outdoors.
beautiful thing. Back to kill 'em all.
The city folk don't look too
Or
cheery.
as it's known to people who are
Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror recently.
Yep. I had that t-shirt.
But everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us.
There's a Okay, I was just about to say the front of this town looked a bit like the place where Erin's from in Attack on Titan. There's a Jean here as well.
Jean?
Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh,
Jean,
no.
Defender of Mondstadt. With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious storm terror will be no match for us.
This is Chinese.
One of the,
I have to remember that.
One of the absolute weirdest things I've ever seen is when someone cut together the
Before I take
Avatar
you guys
Last
to the Knights of
Airbender
Favonius
intro
headquarters, I have a
with
present for you,
the
traveler.
Titans like first breach. The like everything was okay until the Fire Nation attacked. Just messes me up so much.
It's a reward for helping me clear out that Hilitril camp.
Thanks for the reward.
Hey, why doesn't Paimon get a
Oh,
reward?
you've got someone else who's
Because this
Dropped
reward
in.
is useless to you, Paimon. But I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstadt delicacy, sticky honey roast.
still really annoyed.
Sticky honey roast. That could be anything.
Sticky honey roast.
Sticky honey.
Sticky honey roast!
But, my copy of Angelica.
Come with me. We'll head to the city's, high ground.
Not as commonly a thing as it would have been on vinyl, but I think I had a bad pressing on my sleeve. I know that's not the word to use, but it cuts off halfway through Dyer's Eve.
that's an awkward.
One of the best tracks on the album, and it just cuts off. And it's
That yeah,
before-
that's
It's before the solo.
well. I now need to know out of all of them, what is your like actual favorite songs? But favorite song by Metallica.
Oh, that's something truly unconceivable, like got names like
Orion.
Good choice.
This used to be a bustling street, but with so many storm terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen. Except for the
I'm
local
assuming
tavern
on
near the
bass,
city
not when
wall
you were on
over
the
there.
guitar.
They haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
I picked up the bass. I picked up the bass.
It's because it's
No, I didn't even think of it that long.
I hadn't really. I mostly just improvised, so I had to. But I did try to learn that really chill bass section from Orion. You know,
yeah.
and just improvised along that scale. Really fun. Of course, the thrashy is also fun, but yeah. So, what's your favorite from that album?
Of Wolf and Man.
It's a bard. It's six-fingered
Huh?
Jose.
Repeat again?
Of Wolf and Man.
Oh.
And there's some really good reasoning behind it. Oh god, now you're testing me. Let's take a look. Oh, of course you wouldn't have heard it. It's from the Black Album.
Everything we have is a blessing from Barbados.
So the reason why I like Wolfman in particular is because they
So,
Part
the
of
present I
the
want to give
lyrics
you is
are a
a
transformation.
wind glider.
That's like the
Outriders
whole
use them to
point
ride the wind,
in what's
and the
happening.
people of Mondstadt love using them too.
So what ends
I
up
brought you here to give
going
it to you, so you can
forward
experience
in
it
the
right
actual
away.
instrument,
Oh, you're really
instrument-
excited about these wind gliders,
God.
huh?
instrumental
Well,
side
that's
of it.
because the wind is the heart and soul of Mondstadt.
You like it because it's fun.
Alrighty then, enough talk. Let's give it
Yes.
a whirl. It's easy to
what
use,
ends up
but you still need to pay
happening
attention to
is
my instructions.
During the moment in which the like transformation happens in the story of the song, there is an augmented and suspended like set of like changes to how the like rhythm is played that makes the rest of the song sound
Change the whole feel.
yes, it makes it feel disjointed as opposed to the rest of it, but still fit in.
The sky.
And if you weren't looking for it, you might not. If you weren't looking for it, you probably wouldn't notice it. I'm not explaining it like to the justice that it deserves, but the second you notice it, it makes the song go from like not even just average. It's already a great song to being just amazing. I also really love Where the Wild Things Are, but you didn't listen to Load or Reload, so what else is like on my top? There's one that's really upsetting.
How are you staying afloat like this with just a wind
There's
glider?
one that is really upsetting,
I'm preventing
and I
your fall
don't
with the
listen to
power
it
of 1,000
anymore
winds.
because of how much I used to
Now,
love it,
concentrate.
and the
See
person I
yourself
associated
grasping
with
the
it
wind.
passed away sadly.
Harness its energy.
So it's one of those like really hard situations. It's kind of weird even to try and think of it and say like the name eludes me at this time. You can find it if you want, but it's one of those songs that if you listen to it, I haven't listened to Metallica in about 2 years, so making. Yeah. It's not very terrifying.
Your butt was getting jabbed with wind.
Phrasing?
Are you hurt?
Did I blink and you turn into an angel? Like, what?
No, I have a thing called a wind glider.
You've actually got the power to go up against the dragon.
Okay.
Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
Mysterious man showed up, packed with eyeliner.
Storm Terror
So
is
either
attacking
bad
Mondstadt
guy or
itself.
good guy in the long run.
Kaya, Traveler,
Tuxedo
you've come at
Mask
the right
style.
time. We must.
She knows him. He's a good guy.
Hold on, Amber.
But he didn't do anything.
Are you perhaps
Tuxedo
forgetting
Mask
to
style.
introduce us?
Oh, right.
Why are you
This is
putting your
Kaya, our
pointer
cavalry
there?
captain.
What?
Child.
These two are travelers from afar.
From afar. Is that all we know of them?
You know what you did.
Long story short,
I see. Welcome to Mondstadt. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. I understand the anguish of being separated from family.
Heather hasn't really done much talking.
I'm not really sure why you're looking for the Animo god.
Katie
Yep.
enjoys
Yeah,
it.
so.
She's very
But everyone has their secrets, right?
It's rare I
Relax.
like, oh
I won't press you for more. First and foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now.
When I example being
Your fight to defend the city against the dragon just now was witnessed by no small number of citizens. The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very interested in meeting you, and formally invites you both to our headquarters.
haven't got around to it yet, but it's definitely high up there on my list.
I've got a dressing room.
Another example is Gojira's definitely an example I went in almost their entire
There's so many words that you said there, whereas
This
like
seems to be the Knights of
could
Favonius
be
headquarters. Let's head
demonetization
in.
level, and it's kind of hilarious.
the name of the album. Don't remember it's an album, it's just one track with Down Improvement if you want.
Oh, I'm very aware.
Oh, it is.
But also you saying I didn't know how, like I needed to go out and buy, and didn't realize I would get addicted to. It's like,
What's the hurry?
mine
I thought we
fills
agreed
in
to
the
meet them
blanks in
here.
a funny
There have
way.
been sightings
That
of storm
wasn't
terror
what
outside the
you
city.
said.
Once we meet, we must.
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
But I'm not corrupting the
Jean.
youth,
I've brought them.
youngling.
And once it was over, I brought them straight here.
I know.
I mean, are you sure about that?
Honestly, she looks like Saber though. Doesn't she?
Mondstadt welcomes you, windborn travelers.
Don't summon them, Helen.
Jean looks like Saber.
Don't summon the
And-
fake fans,
And
Helen.
the witch hat one, doesn't she look a bit like oh, what's the name of the lich from Konosuba? She looks like her. Wiz, that's her name.
I am Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. This is Lisa, our resident librarian.
But doesn't she look like Wiz? That could come up with many different Wizzes.
Yeah, it is Wiz.
Yeah, but get an image of her up. Doesn't she look like her? Oh, is it a bit too light?
Has to like eyes in the wrong color.
You know what? I'm blind. Did that earlier.
Oh, are you sweeties here to help us out?
You can definitely be
You're
more.
both so adorable.
You can definitely
Sadly,
be.
the timing is regrettable. Storm
Oh,
terror
no,
has
I
caused
can
quite
see
a
it.
ruckus in the region since its recent
can-
resurgence.
If you're not looking at her for too long, you can forgive me. Like,
Simply put, Mondstadt's elemental
I can
sphere
see it,
and
but I
ley
can
lines
also
are
see
now akin
the
to a yarn
amount
ball in the
of
paws of a
pictures on
kitten.
Google Images that
Yeah.
people have just.
For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full
You don't even
breakout.
need Rule 34. This is insane.
If it weren't for this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help
my
you
God,
than
safe
just
search is
putting
on?
up missing person posters.
Since when was Safe Search on?
We simply ask that you repose in
Also,
Mondstadt
why?
while we help you seek out your brother.
Is this not court?
Welcome to the anime.
Paimon will help too.
Fun place.
Good.
Oh, I know
In
the
that
anime
case, we need a
community.
plan.
With Storm Terror now directly attacking Mondstadt, we may have an opportunity to cut this problem off at the source.
It's called Mondstadt. I don't know why.
Oh, another band where I based.
Lisa has revealed the sources of Storm Terror's power with her detection magic.
Is that so?
They're located in the abandoned Four Winds temples. Storm Terror's ability to whip up these kinds of storms can be attributed to it drawing power from the temples.
Our objective
still
is to
going.
deal with 3 of the 4 temples. I trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
Paimon
Was
doesn't.
probably death, but I took a bit longer.
Knights of Favonius, time is against us. The storm is rampant. There's no
I
point
feel
in
so
maintaining
bad
a defensive
for all
position.
of the people that
All right,
want to
we
hear
need to
the
take initiative
dialogue,
and
but all they're
act
getting
before
is
the
metal
situation
talk.
escalates.
People that watch it back that you gotta worry about.
Do you ever walk into a CD shop?
Sorry,
One of
I
those, like-
apologize. It turns out that Elliot is Jean. Is Jean acting guard master of the Knights of Fruit. I'm so sorry. I know, I don't know.
Yeah, do you ever just walk into a record CD shop and just, I'll call it a record. A record is any form of recording media, but just walk in, see one of those. No, actually, it wasn't walking into a record shop. I was just on Amazon one day and saw that there was this one of those collections of like 5 albums and thought, you know what, it's quite cheap, I'll get it. And that's how I ended up with 5 corn albums.
Oh, I see what this is.
I mean, you can't go wrong with corn albums at all. But did I hear my name a minute ago?
Yeah, you did.
Other Elliot.
Okay, cool. Cool.
There are 2 Elliots.
There are 2 Elliots.
I know. I was just like,
Purchase? I
Eh?
don't want to purchase that. I don't have any money.
Now,
What am I doing?
I'm going to say the names of the rarest CDs I've got. And by rarest, I mean most obscure, and you're going to tell me if you've ever heard of the bands.
I'm going to tell you my most prized CD first, because I reckon you won't have
From
known.
now on, the
about it.
adventures will probably get more and more dangerous.
The band, yes.
We should make sure we're prepared.
The album, no.
We could
Well,
start by going to
technically,
Mondstadt's blacksmith.
The band is the Ramones. Pretty much everyone has. Classic punk, they pretty much only. They're classic punk, they're pretty much power chords and good writing. That's about it. Genuinely, like, really fun people as well. But,
I was going to say, I didn't think good writing came with the genre.
I know, good writing comes with punk, it's just that, can you pet the cat? You can talk to the cat.
No, it's like a poster. I want to look at the poster.
That's silly. Even Cyberpunk 2077,
There's the
I just pet the cat. That doesn't sound like petting the cat.
No, it's not petting the cat.
Hey, Wagner.
You can pay more.
This is the first Paimon's heard about it. Huh. What, so you want Paimon on the front line now?
She's a tiny one, isn't she? They need to be purpose-built.
Matthew Mercer.
Oh, what?
Wow,
Really?
He just
Let me
bespoke
actually put
weaponry?
the sound on.
Of course. I sell weapons, make them to order, and do refinements. All in the job description for a blacksmith.
Oh, you can't get away from
All
it.
you need is the ore.
Where can I find the
Anywhere. Everywhere.
Thanks, man.
You look confused.
You look
Listen,
confused.
I'll tell you where the nearest deposits are.
Listen,
Bring some back and I'll help you forge what you need. No need. I have other things to do.
Okay.
Take your
He
pick.
seems like a
You'll
short-tempered guy. Was it something we said?
Oh my god.
eventually I'll hear the name of the
It's the Cheshire Years. It is an incredibly rare 6-disc curated version of all of their albums put together. And when I got it, I managed to find it for 15 quid. And because it's still literally brand new, I've been offered like 500 quid for it.
That's a lot of stuff that's
Someone tried to steal it off me. On more than one occasion.
where is my keys? No, I don't want to meet him at the temple. No.
comparatively, mine aren't exactly rare, but they are definitely.
Okay.
Or you might.
I do need to tell you about punk because you have hit an interesting like topic of punk plus good writing question mark. But yeah, your interesting albums go.
So let's start recently. Have you heard of a band called Unlucky Mortals?
Heard of, not listened to. My friend told me about them.
Yeah, well, Unlucky Mortals were an indie band. Like before they even did releases.
Oh, does
They're a power metal band from Japan.
J metal is great.
Oh, yeah, and massively underappreciated. So you definitely heard of X then.
Mhm.
Everyone likes it. Alright.
And the only thing more like used than X is probably the Black Mages. Because Nobu.
No, it's because of you being here. My sound is messed up. Thanks.
Sorry. What did I
Yeah,
do?
you should be. I can't turn this up anymore. I've got to turn this back down. Like a lot. There we go.
Ah, Black Mages, they were game.
Oh, were you trying to show me some J metal and I introduced you to some?
Well, I just never heard of it. What?
No.
I'm still very early in listening to music, comparatively
No.
to you.
No, it's comparatively to me.
Hard work is all.
To be fair, like the first metal song that I ever
yes.
heard was
I'd
when I was
forgotten
3
about
weeks old.
that. These are okay, I guess.
What was it?
Should be able to salvage something from them.
Wait,
Uh,
remember you were 3 years old.
I don't remember it. My dad played it over my cot.
Wait, what do I? Okay.
He used to learn a lot of stuff by ear. Like I heard the entire discography of Jimi Hendrix before I could understand any words.
I don't understand.
That's just cool. Alright, have you heard of Maximum the Hormo?
No.
You don't. I found one!
No, that's not what I want. I'm sure you mentioned that they didn't open.
If you ever
the
find
death
ore in the future, you can always come and see me.
Yes.
See? There you go. You just mentioned that.
They did the shouting.
Ideally when I'm not busy. A
One of
blacksmith's
the
work
better
takes
openings.
focus and concentration. It does not take
Also,
small
hey,
talk
am
with
I
customers.
that predictable? Because I go by
When the
L.
craft is good, business is
No.
good. That's all there is to this trade, and anyone who tells you different
You
is trying
can't
to
see
con
how much
you.
I'm squinting at you.
No, I can't. I can't see
If
that.
there's nothing else, I'll carry on with my work.
Yeah, the track you're probably thinking of.
He's certainly committed to his work. Paimon will give him that.
Yeah.
His temper isn't great, but leave it to him and he'll be able to forge what you need.
When they had the opening, they also did the end, which is track 2
Highland.
on the same album. It's a good album in general.
Yeah, Tristan, just so you know, because you're so far away from the mic, you're going to be quiet on the stream. Or rather, you are quiet on the stream.
Alright, let me get a bit closer because everybody wants to hear me snacking on stuff. And
Elliot is really interested. Very, as you can see. Honestly.
I can't see the chat. Oh wait, no, I can.
Can't see the chat.
Hey, Dolphin.
yeah, alright then.
Wait, well, I don't know where I'm going. Sort that out.
But yeah, one of the rarest CDs I have is X Japan's Art of Life, which is actually really hard to get a hold of in this country. It was the album they did right after they changed the name. It's the half-hour song.
What happens if I
Isn't-
walk up there as Amber?
Isn't X one of the bands that like designed a bunch of stuff
This
for
is
New
it.
Japan
One of
Pro
the
Wrestling?
deserted temples of the Four Winds.
Like they went out
These
of their
temples
way
have
just
been
for the
left
fun
to
of it.
waste for years now. The people of Mondstadt almost never come here. There's a chance there's a
New
monster
Japan
nest or
Pro
Hilitrol
Wrestling
camp
and
inside.
JPW.
Even Storm Terror has given up on its own temple. Yes, I also find it hard to accept, but Storm Terror was once one of the Four
Or Ring
Winds.
of Honor, even.
X-Japan.
Wait, did you just feel that? The wind here. Something's off. Let's go in and take a look. Be careful. The dragon's power is disturbing this area.
Which isn't really a genre, it's more a fashion style, but sometimes the two go hand in hand, really.
I mean, that explains why I don't know it.
This is exactly how you play the game.
Basically, Visual K,
Everyone in Mondstadt is still getting blown about by the storm.
if you just
Every second we waste is a mark against the name of Favonius. Let's get in that temple. Stat!
But the idea was to try and be as shocking as possible. Which,
KEI?
KEI, yeah.
Start, thank you. Those are the only two I have.
But, yeah, X.
I'm not gonna lie, they don't look shocking at all.
Literally, when I looked at Google Images, the 5th image is X-Japan from the 90s. But,
You can use that console to open the door.
Like, I
Japan.
that's what I'm on.
Wow, I can see so far into the
Nowadays,
temple.
they've gone away from the crazy hairstyles and the
Yes, thank you.
costumes and
Yeah,
stuff.
I know that she's got pyro skills.
But for the rather conservative Japan, it was quite a thing.
Maybe I should take Amber.
I mean, I can literally show you more, more strange stuff from like K-pop, because that just looked like hair metal to me, like hair metal crossed with Shinto. But-
Well, that's what it is. It hadn't really
Yeah.
developed. When you look at the early stuff like that, it's not really quite as
Where-
extreme as it's reached.
Whereas
And colour.
let me just show you this image.
No,
Is that that's the
That-
K-pop.
That is Big Bang, who are no longer together. One of the reasons why I really don't like G-Dragon. Who is one of the singers. It is going to be the exact opposite of what you normally listen to, but I would 100% recommend listening to the song by Big Bang, Fantastic Baby, because it's just hilarious and amazing at the same time.
Oh no!
Also, there's a
Oh,
moment
Lord!
in the music video of it
The
where
fighting must have got them riled up.
G-Dragon
Good thing I prepared my
actually
secret
does
weapon.
a
Explosive puppet
Kamehameha
buried bunny.
to blow away the others in a dance. And you can see that he's got a 4-star Dragon Ball on his hip, and it's like, you massive nerd.
If you want to hear the other rare CD I've got in my collection.
Go for it.
Watashi no Shineiru by Undead Corporation.
That was really good pronunciation, though.
Are those explosive barrels over there?
yes, they are.
Well,
How many
one
times
shot
have
should
you
be able
had
to
to
blow them
like
up.
state that to someone before? Okay.
Get him!
It's, surprisingly,
Mama, it's right in front of you.
because again, it's one of the Japanese games that have a quite they are basically I count India as not being more valuable or something.
So, question: are you a Nehophile?
I wouldn't say so with music, but I
Okay. No, I get it.
It's so high. Seems like there's something
I
up
have
there.
got 2 tattoos
But
that are in
how do
my
we
own
get
calligraphy
across?
in Japanese.
Isn't this
After
a
I did
pyro
a
monument?
short course, and I've
If
got a
we hit
friend
it with a powerful
who,
pyro
you know,
attack,
the
we might
like
trigger
invasion of the
it.
body snatchers. People came up with the idea of just in case, like know the code words, sort of idea of protecting yourself from that sort of thing. The code word that I've got from my friend Andrea, it's so stupid, and I don't know whether you'll like even
Dragon's
know what
breath.
it means.
Is that where the power's
But
coming from?
if you look it up,
Great.
I
Let's
think you'll
smash
laugh.
it.
Which is Sakana wa shiro desu.
Phew, I'm tired.
there was something about blank there, or white.
But at least this way we've helped Jean
You're
out.
right with the white. Shiro desu.
In the past, we were at least able to defend the
So
city and keep
you
it
know
safe.
what wa
This, of
in a
course, is
sentence
mostly
means?
thanks to Jean.
Actually,
But now with Storm Terror directly attacking the city itself,
Yes, it's a connective statement of it. This is the subject.
the winds
So like
change.
watashi wa.
So too should our
Yeah,
tactics.
I am the subject of the sentence.
so what is this? What is basically confirming a subject, and death is a.
It's what
sentence
Lisa
saying-
likes to say.
basically saying
Speaking of which, the 4 winds we were discussing
This is
earlier.
the statement over. Yeah.
If you want to learn more about
So
our
what was the
history,
first
you
word?
can ask Lisa. I'm
Sakana.
not saying I don't know our history. It's just,
that ends
I
with an
mean,
A.
a librarian is supposed to be more
Sa-ka-na.
knowledgeable than an outrider.
All A's. So I'll say it back to you again. Sakana wa shiro desu. You feel free to Google it.
I'm
love
googling
I love how you're talking about Japan when I'm playing a Chinese
it. It's
RPG.
a kind of.
Yeah, but fine.
It's
They stole the language from China.
I
China.
know.
So
It's a human.
the sentence means
What's your name?
white
Dog?
snag.
Do you have any
It's not the only that's not the only like one.
There's another Sakana.
Yeah.
Which reading of Sakana is it?
The reading of it in particular is the fish is white.
Okay,
I
so
was gonna
basically
say I've got a fish here as well.
No, I want to get out of this
Yep.
conversation. I want to get out of this
White
conversation. No, it doesn't. I don't care, Godwin. I don't care. Goodbye.
So what's the significance of white fish?
That was the first thing they tried to teach us in Japanese.
Why?
I don't know.
White fish.
Like honestly, don't ask me. We both learnt it. We both laughed about it, and now if one of us needs to like prove that we are like genuine, like not body snatchered, yeah, Gotta talk about Shirasu. Gotta talk about the whitefish.
No, normally, now, this is just a personal experience of playing they teach you how to introduce yourself first, not tell you how to talk about a fish that's white.
The 8th thing they taught us was Watashi wa. Like, I don't know the structure, like, philosophy, but it definitely wasn't good. Fucking shit. Tsukano wa shiroi desu. I think the reason I think the reason for it was because they were trying to get the pronunciation down. It's got a lot of stresses in the right places. But Jesus Christ.
I mean, pretty hard place. That R in there, that's a pretty hard place to put you in.
What, as in the shiroi?
Yeah, the shiroi.
Hey.
It's not exactly something that comes easy with English being the first language.
If you remember it in terms of the name Roy, like, that's how I remember how to pronounce it. Just think about Roy Mustang.
Yeah, I mean specifically the pronunciation that kind of sound.
Yeah, I guess it would be easier for an Italian or or from a Latin speaker. But
even then, it's a slightly different role.
Nah, you're good.
yeah.
Is it the reason we have all the jokes about mixing up L's and R's?
Which, back onto the subject of Death Note, I introduced myself to someone as L. They were like, as in the letter. And I was like, yeah, it's short for Ryuzaki. They were like, what? And people still, like, people I know, like, now who are massive anime fans still don't know that Death Note was taking the mick out of the Japanese LNR.
That's how you know somebody's
Yeah. And like, there's also that cop that died whose like name basically doesn't make sense because his name's Randy. They called him Landy. I could be mistaken about that one.
Come closer. Can you smell that?
It was something along those lines where
something must have
the
happened
L's
in
and the
temple.
R's were put in the wrong
I
places.
imagine there will be slimes, hilly churls, and whatever's giving Storm Terror extra power. Oh yes, it is going to be lively in there indeed.
You know exactly the one I'm talking about.
As bustling as it may
go
be,
for it.
no,
Impress
I
me.
can't imagine it will be dangerous at all.
What, are you saying the long name?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I'm busy trying to, like, you know, save a valley.
It's a pity that the Temple of the Wolf has been disturbed by such an atrocity. Let's head in.
I slipped.
No, you didn't get to the Piper bit.
Alright.
No one makes offerings to the four winds anymore, yet the old winds never vanish.
Wow. And everyone
need to
gets
clear out the
impressed
temples
by that weather report
for the four
that was
winds.
able to do the weather report for that town in Wales.
I can't tell you about
Go, go, go. I can't see one.
Go, go, go. Yeah.
Go, go, go. Everyone loves go, go, go.
or the go go go.
Why is Dude not in my team? Why is it just Amber?
Because
You need to do the RNG loot boxes to get the other characters.
Oh, that sucks. That's how they get you with the money.
those monies.
Let me show you how the Knights of Favonius conquer our
The sticky,
adversaries.
icky, sweet kashish.
Oh, I am him now as a trial. Here I go.
This is the taster to get you addicted.
To get me addicted to it.
If I'm not mistaken, the end of the temple should be up there.
What's up with this run?
Yeah, his run's
how do
way
you
too
know?
floaty.
Experience. The kind of experience you get after years of
The
dealing with
diamond
things
sword.
like this for others.
Come on.
There's water around.
Spears are where it's at.
If there's water around, opponents may get wet. They may become wet. Like cryo skill. Oh,
He's a freezer.
It could be worse. Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid 2?
Freeze!
There is a line that, well, there's a couple of lines in it that are fucking hilarious, but there is a line in it that says,
Dodge this!
Colonel, I successfully avoided drowning.
Traveler,
Because I definitely would
Unless
be on
I'm
the phone with
mistaken,
you if I
you
drowned,
don't
wouldn't
seem
I?
to have a vision. So how exactly is it that you're able to channel elemental energy?
It was a
Nope.
very strange occurrence.
This is ever so slightly after you were born.
I was about to do that game.
Interesting thing about Metal Gear Solid 2, which, again, because you're a wee nipper, you probably wouldn't have any clue about, but
Dodge this!
there is a scene in it in which they had to cut out several minutes
Freeze!
of a cutscene because it showed the Twin Towers,
Finally, we're here.
but also
Seems the
a
path ends
Metal
here.
Gear plowing
Let's use the
into
wind
Manhattan.
currents to fly up.
The release of Metal Gear Solid 2 was supposed to be the day after 9/11.
I can give you one better.
Go for it.
Dodge this!
Players
Shoot,
on
I'm
Halo.
Didn't hear that time.
Players on Halo 4.
Yes.
Yeah, that was released on September the 11th, 2001.
Not surprised. Like, at all.
It's one of those coincidences which is hilarious.
Water. We
I-
can use
I-
this to put out fire.
Like, it's one of those situations where they
Good
couldn't
idea.
have
That's some
done it
keen
on
observation.
purpose if they
We should get
had
June to give
any
you a title and make
opportunity
you
to.
a knight.
But like, one of my favourite things is that both the original Omen and the remake were released on 6 to the 606. Or like 6 to the 6 X6. So like original Omen 76.
Well, that's just them being fucking numbers.
Hmm.
But one's like, okay, just stuff which is up to pure chance.
Well, this is the thing. I wouldn't say it was a debacle.
Speaking of, did you know?
They didn't do anything.
Storm Terror was once one of the
It's
four
not like
winds.
what happened was
I'm not aware of the exact details.
they
If you're
were a
interested,
song that was
you can ask
explicitly
the
about
acting Grand Master about
terrorism
it.
or something.
Well, not on that album, it was on the winter album. They did, but with Slayer,
Yeah.
of course they were gonna do that.
Is that the thing that Storm Terror is using to gain its power?
Seems probable. Let's deal with it.
Ah, okay. Go on.
Bravo!
Sorry.
What a
I
performance.
was saying
No?
something completely different to you two.
What about the actual
You are,
game
to
that
my
you're playing and
surprise,
everyone
a
is being
well-trained
entertained?
knight.
Playing that everyone's watching. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm still in tutorial. Like, I'm going to these different temples where there are these characters like, oh, you can play these, and this is what they do.
You'll get to
The battles you just fought were sights to behold.
Oh, I didn't mention Gandalf's fist.
I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty.
Gandalf's fist.
Stories of your heroic deeds to save Mondstadt from destruction shall be known throughout the City of Freedom.
And
By any
into
chance
the
from the
future.
West Midlands?
Please do visit me at our headquarters when you have the time. I also know a lovely tavern, if that's more your thing. Quite rewarding.
let's find
No?
out what Gandalf's fist
We've
was like.
seized another temple
If
from
they
Storm
are
Terror's
from Hall
grasp.
Green, Birmingham, I've seen
I
them
can
live.
take care of the rest
If
here.
they're not,
You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
then no.
Later then, bye-bye.
But they could head around the
There's no way Hilly Turtles organized an ambush like this themselves. Not with their limited mental capacity.
I wanted to get a CD of theirs because I was
Thus you were behind this.
A progressive rock band that saw Gandalf's said he thought that
There is definitely a prog and metal band from Albury, Birmingham, which is where the Tolkien Vale starts. That
Knights of
they
Favonius.
have a
Always so inefficient.
Lord of the
Agree
Rings
to disagree,
inspired name.
but your involvement
So
in this just
I
made
put
things a whole
2 and
lot
2 together
more
there.
interesting.
Because I can't remember
there's
the
probably
actual name.
there are-
But I now need to tell you about why you need an education in how punk has good writing. Hey, awesome. You didn't have to pay.
I've got it. I didn't have to buy it.
when you get fired, dude.
I don't know. I've got Fire Girl.
When you
Those skinny jeans that he wears are pretty damn skinny.
They are. They're very tight.
their hair metal skinny.
So are the ones that I got from Primark. Oh, I was just about to make a Mighty Boosh reference, and then that would date my age even more. But punk,
Punk.
because
I'm actually going to say something about the game. Heather, why haven't you got somebody with a spear yet? I've played enough Mountain Blade to know that pole arms are the way to go.
Spear hasn't shown up yet. Thank you.
Disappointing.
I'm about to go get Lisa. So oh my. Okay, I'm about to go get Lisa, who's a mage. So I doubt she'll have a spear.
No spears. Or pole arms in general.
God, that climbing is so goddamn slow.
It is. I can't climb it.
Also, why are you lowering the camera?
I'm not lowering the camera. It's doing that on its own. Thank you.
Oh, in that case, the game designer has such a dirty mind. Actually, of course they do.
I made it. I made it to the top. I made it to the top.
Were you meant to?
No, but I wanted the waystone. And I've got to go in this direction anyway.
Gotta love, like, messing with the proportional movement.
It's like looking up and looking down is really hard.
Sorry, which accent do you have again?
What accent do I have?
Whatever one she decides.
Whatever
to
one
do,
I
it's
decide to be doing at that time. So yeah, you're talking about punk. Don't mind me. I'm just wondering.
Haven't listened to much punk. I got.
Yeah.
The only punk album I have is Nevermind the Bollocks.
By, in my opinion, one of the worst punk bands ever.
Fun album.
Not only because they thought it was cool to be edgy enough to wear a swastika onto Beeb for an interview, but also they're just... Christ. They were?
The stamina, my stamina at the moment sucks.
But punk relies heavily on understanding the world and writing things based off of that understanding. So if they can't write the actual like lyrics and things, then it is a situation where you're basically boned. Like, so
I'm sure instrumental punk is a thing.
not really,
Really?
to be honest, because then you're just playing power chords.
Hey,
Punk
cutie.
is all about the statement.
You're going to help me out too?
So like,
How kind of you.
Still looks
For-
familiar.
for example, Billy Talent
Don't
has
hesitate to come to
a
me if you
song
need anything.
that explains explicitly why they as a band
Good
are
question. Basically, things other than that which require
anarchistic
brawn
socialists,
or brains.
and why you should be raving the red flag.
Okay.
So,
And
what does
it
that leave?
is really, really, really well put together. Whereas if you look at things like, say, the Ramones, they talk about the way that war has become so entrenched in culture in a song that just sounds like a jam, which is Blitzkrieg Bop.
I guess I could give this a go.
Blitzkrieg Bop's become entrenched in culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Those jiggle physics.
Yeah, she's got the jiggle physics.
I knew it. There is a strong
That's
elemental
what you
energy
find.
coming from deep within this temple. Paimon, are you able to float across?
Can't do much even if she does.
Yeah, a little
Good
white
point.
lantern.
We'd better start looking for a way to get up there then.
Definitely.
Let's ride this wind current, shall we?
Oh, she just is magic.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh, it's electricity. It's actually magic. But she uses a book.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, she just uses her book.
Come a little closer.
We got distracted by the whistle.
Yeah, I know. I think she's meant to be distracting.
It's an electro monument.
I'm not gonna lie, I was also checking my, for some reason,
No wonder.
40
Let me try
messages.
to activate it with a bit of electro power.
Last time this
Stand
happened,
back,
it was not
sweeties.
a good thing.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm... Oh.
You're in for a little shock.
Yeah, I get it.
Challenge failed
I just can't do it.
successfully.
Yeah. I didn't know it was a challenge. I wanted to do that. Okay, I understand.
You've been a naughty boy.
Oh,
Oh dear. I've just seen the time.
yeah.
I was meant to leave you to stream without being interrupted, and you know, this is like a really good plan. That was definitely not backfired in any way, shape, or form.
You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute.
Power, that's right. Oh, no.
When it comes to wet enemies, I've got them covered.
Why are the animations on this character really well thought out?
Oh, murder lines.
Oh, another one.
I mean, like, they're really
I
fluid.
didn't do it. Hang on, nothing
They're
happened.
really, they have good flow to them. Whereas Ice Dude is really floaty and looks weird.
Hang on. Where am I?
The animations on Lisa here are a
Alright,
bit
this way.
more.
Well, probably because they were expecting their target audience to play Lisa more often, if you like get what I mean.
Yeah.
So they put all the budget into making sure the animations were just right.
Yeah.
It is quite impressive with the the run animation. It actually has a different gait to her walk animation, but I don't understand how I don't understand how she's walking her ankle through her other ankle. It's still jank. It's just not as jank as the other one.
It's still a little weird.
Yeah. I wouldn't know how he's doing it all. Right,
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Maybe it's like a combo thing where once you've tagged one of them, that you can then hit the other one, and that's when the fork.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Large Hydro Snipe. Get your head in the game, Lisa. You're tearing me apart.
Chain lightning can be set off between electro-charged opponents. Looks like I got carried away. The electrical discharge caused by friction is only a little less shocking than love at first sight.
I'm sorry.
Cryo?
It's cryo. English is definitely Heather's first
Oh, you want to know about this gem? You're kidding. You're seriously asking? This is a vision. It's used by the Chosen to draw on elemental powers.
Do you want
In
some
terms
fried
of
eggs?
mysticism, I suppose you could call
can
it
have
a
some fried eggs.
magical lightning rod.
Wait, are you playing on a controller? Why did it show up with press X or Y in the...
What? You've never seen a vision? Just where exactly are you from?
Unless it's X or Y.
Are you a hilly churl with some level
No,
of
it
reasonable
was
intelligence?
yellow and blue in the
No, I
Xbox
doubt it.
configuration, which
After
is
all,
kind of
hilly
annoying.
churls aren't exactly known for their smarts. And you? Break it, and we can head home and relax.
Oh, it's one of those consolidated wind things.
Now I feel like
The thought
I've
of putting my feet up and relaxing has
accidentally
me all
become
fired.
trapped,
Let's head
because
back
if I
to
leave
Statue
now,
of the
it
Seven
could look
at
like
Wind
I've
Rise and offering
decided to
goodbye.
leave
North,
because
Falcon of the West.
the character is done.
Huh?
But now I'm in a bit of an entrapment situation where, because
I think
you've just finished her side of it, it's gonna
another-
look like I'm leaving because of her not being on the stream anymore, as opposed to
think
me
another
needing to be in work in a few hours.
another
Oh,
thing
well,
that the
I was gonna.
another thing
stop
that makes
anyway.
the animations look really good is the fact that literally every part of her character model is jiggle bones. Like
They are the four winds
not
of
jiggle
Mondstadt,
bones in that
affiliated
it's a
with
model.
Barbados, the god of Animo.
But look at her hat. Look at the
Yeah, they've definitely allowed gravity to affect parts that
Everything.
we normally wouldn't.
gravity affects everything.
The god of wind is Barbados. Sorry, Barbados. But they're using Barbados.
But
The Dragon
it's
of the
like
East,
every
Storm
single part
Terror.
of her outfit
Its real name
is
is
jiggling.
Dvalin.
Terrifying.
Her weird
Though
little
most in Mondstadt seem
sleeve
to have
flowers
forgotten that in all
are
this
quite
Storm
stiff.
Terror business.
Other than that,
So now you know why Dvalin is only able to channel 3 of the four winds' power.
please don't bring more attention to it than
Because
they
it has
already
been
have.
consuming itself from the beginning.
Most characters seem to have
Because of hatred, I presume.
like look at
Hatred?
the tiny little one that's floating there.
Hatred for Mondstadt. Hatred drove it to become something more powerful than the wind
Stop
itself.
thinking about
To
exactly where
become
you're thinking
Storm
about when
Terror.
I say jiggle bones. I mean like
But why
the
would one of the four
entire
winds?
model overall.
How does that happen?
I've done
Like the city
3D
it was
modeling, don't
supposed to
worry, I know what you
protect.
mean.
I haven't really done much 3D modeling. I just know the
As a
terms.
child of Mondstadt, it's something that's really hard to say aloud.
Shot is definitely bringing some
Here,
attention to something.
take this. It's a very old story from more than a century ago.
You mean your hand? You want me to take your hand? Am I off to Never Never?
Well, you should come with me. Paimon will tell you about the rest later.
Oh, cheesy.
Very cheesy.
She's offering me a hand. Oh, look, it's a cutscene again. Wait.
Oh,
Storm's gone.
no.
Storm's gone.
Yeah, I get it. I unlocked Lisa.
I just wanted to show you her
Oh,
again
it's finally
and again.
done.
And again.
Wow,
Remind
all
you
that
that
lay
Lisa
flow and elemental line
What I don't
stuff
understand
Lisa
is
was
why
going on
flowers
about should
and
hopefully be
lightning-
back to normal. Want to go
on.
back and see how the knights are doing?
First,
No.
I'm gonna type
But if you
Google
got
into
anything
Google,
more interesting to do, Paimon
and
can come
then
too.
I'm gonna go to Google
By the
Images
way,
and
we
look
obtained
up
another
Genshin
animalculus
Impact
in one of the
and see
Four
how
Winds
the
temples,
internet
right? We might come
Oh,
across
they
more of them in the
definitely feel.
future, so don't forget to offer them to the
Also,
statues.
why stop at Googling Google? You can Google. Google.
recursion.
No, if you type in Google 4 times, that's actually a website.
I'm still in the prologue. I've gone into prologue act 2. I'm still in the prologue of this game.
Honestly, the Google
Is this gonna turn into a long play?
Well, that's why people like this game is regularly streamed.
Honestly, the Google image search could be worse. Let's turn off.
Hey, I got Lisa.
Safe search is on.
Okay, where is the way to
That's
go?
weird.
I don't wanna go.
She is a lot taller when you transform very quickly.
It's the hat and the heel.
It's the hat. Oh, there's one there. I'll go there.
Protagonist.
I I was looking at shoulders,
Shoulders.
shoulder height.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you wanna go? I was gonna end anyway after Lisa because it seems like a good point. And like I said, I don't want to be on all night.
Oh no, I've accidentally chosen the end point.
And
I didn't even do an intro to your.
I didn't do an intro. You all were talking. It's all for my friends Kate and Elliot
Alright,
anyway.
so it turns out that when you look up Lisa Genshin Impact, people also ask, is Lisa Genshin Impact good? And can you date Lisa in Genshin Impact?
Of course.
Stop reading. I don't know why I'm throwing that tree, but anyway. I was saying, what was I saying?
It's a statue of the Seven.
Oh, this isn't even a waste.
Let's make an offering and see if the gods respond.
No! Fine, whatever. Yeah, that's great. There, offering. Whoa!
She unlocked a part of the world.
I did. I unlocked the wing line. Oh, it is a waypoint. I wish it'd make up its mind.
Statue of the Seven, there's only one person on top of that.
Worship statue. Oh, please. Oh, no. I can't. I offered something.
You offered something, you're not sure what.
I offered something happened.
Maximum stamina increased, it says.
Yeah, but what did she offer?
That's what you were saying.
Did she use
No.
some of her premium
Oh, okay.
currency?
That's what it did.
Can you feel
Yeah,
the
but-
blessings of the Seven?
Suppose.
In Mondstadt, people call them animalculi.
But she told me to. Hey, Paimon told me to do
They
it.
can be fitted into the statue's eyes.
If Paimon told you to jump off a cliff, actually, you've got
Some
glider.
stories say the statue's eyes
can jump
originally
off a
had
cliff,
gems that were
thank you.
taken by Swallow.
Hang on, I need to use the. Oh, you're not. I want to. No. Oh, fine.
But
It's not
animalculi
a
never had a
waystone.
physical form from the start.
It's not a waystone.
People with visions collect them to
Is
offer
it?
to the statues
Is
as
it not
blessings.
just? is it just not gonna make up its
Unlike
mind?
others with powers, you don't have a vision. But the rules of this world don't apply to you anyway, so keep offering animalculi and maybe you'll receive more
Stop attacking me with psychology stuff, please.
We're not attacking you.
Not that deep.
Ask me some questions.
No, I will not do everything that I've been with Paimon for 2 months and we are best friends, okay? I trust her for some reason.
Oh god, is that how long the stream's been on for? I've missed like a lot of work.
My brother is missing and I want to find him. And Paimon is the only person I know in this strange world that I'm not from. So I'm inclined to trust her.
What, you don't trust Amber?
I only just met Amber. Like, what do you mean? Yes,
Amber's been in your past for ages, it seems.
No, Amber only got met yesterday.
Only
That's not
yesterday.
exactly
I'm
2 months.
encumbered.
Are you sure it hasn't been a month?
I gotta do something about that. I'm encumbered now. Fuck, I hate being encumbered. Anyway, I was trying to talk to Katie and Elliot, who I hope are still watching, who have suffered.
So Kay and Elliot put an F in chat if you're still here.
An F.
Has a major
I'm sorry.
character died or something?
Are you paying my respects now?
No, paying respects to me.
Oh.
Like, I'm about to pass out.
Well,
Hey, it's Timmy.
thanks for this is just the beginning of the story, and I just wanted to play this game, and you two have listened
Timmy!
to.
Is your dad back? Is he alive?
He's talking about Timmy.
Oh, Timmy, no, I
Put F in chat for Timmy's dad.
no, he left.
Just like the pigeons.
No, same line, but they'll be back. Yeah, we're having a come back, just like Daddy. Anyway, thank you for you
Jumped in
two
the river.
for watching, like somehow paying attention to the story whilst also listening to Tristan and Elle talk about music the entire time.
I was offering to leave at 7:30. I just didn't want to be rude.
Yeah, but then you asked Tristan about music. Like, you took a
Actually-
shovel and you dug a hole.
Hey,
Actually,
there's a lady over there waving
I
to
just
you.
didn't stop Tristan.
Let's go and see
talking
what
about
she
music.
wants.
No, if I go up and
I
ask
didn't.
every
I
lady
didn't
that
bring up the
waves-
topic at first.
Oh, really? So it is your fault.
No, I didn't bring up the topic. It's fine. Oh, I definitely have to go because I'm getting a phone call. Catch you guys later.
See ya. The point is, thank you for watching and being here on this game that I wanted to try for ages. And to be honest, there isn't much story at the moment. It's still the prologue. So yeah, I'm gonna come on again tomorrow, and it'll be much cleaner. The mic will be better because at the moment it's in a position where both Tristan and I can use it, but Tristan has decided to lie as far back from the mic as physically possible.
That's because that's where my chair is.
Uh-huh. But thank you. Thank you for watching this. Thank you to everyone that does watch this back and is interested by the music talk and stuff. And yeah, good evening.
Together after all.
Love and light.
When you're high up, everyone can hear
Bye.
your voice.
That wasn't even participating. It was a game. Not sure if you noticed over the music talk.
Error.
Yeah.